Okay, so we are back. I've got my stuff to show you. Alright, so I've got a couple of different types of ores so I can show you what it does properly. Alright, now the pulverizer, per one bit of ore that you put in to be pulverized, that'll make 2 bits of, in this case we'll say iron dust, pulverized iron dust. And then those bits of dust, each piece of dust makes 1 ingot when you smelt it. So, you know, instead of getting, if I were to put this in a normal furnace, I would get 47 ore. By putting it in the pulverizer, I'm actually going to get twice that. So instead of 47, I'm going to get 94. So basically doubles your output, which is really, really good. And you do still get your XP from cooking it. Alright, so I will... Alright, that's empty. No, it's not. Alright. I will show you how this works. So we put... I'll only put a couple of bits in to show you. Alright, so I've put in 3 bits there. So I'm going to get 6 bits of dust. It gets taken straight out of there because this thing is touching it. Go straight to there, so 2 bits there. Alright, so there we go. See? So I put in 3 bits of ore and I got 6 iron ingots out of it. Which is pretty good. That makes me happy. Makes me very happy. And then you also have a chance of getting something else in there. So I've got ferrous metal out of that. Alright, now you can still pulverize things that you can't smelt. At least I think I can. Yep, there we go. I'm going to just take that out. So that'll see. So I've done 1. I've got 2. So you know, if you're playing any, you know, like Feed the Beast or Technic or something like that, and it's got the thermal expansion stuff in it, definitely try and build a pulverizer. Obviously you can't do it straight away, but definitely make that one of your things that you want to work towards, because yeah, double your resources. Now this isn't automatically going into the redstone furnace because you can't smelt it. It's just going to sit there. And I am out of room. What don't I need? I wonder if I can put this stuff back in. No, I can't. I'm going to leave that there. Where can I put stuff? Do I have any wood? No. What's this over here? Oh, induction smelter. I'll talk about them later. I'm gonna go find his chests. Oh, not that way. Oh, don't look at all that space. Isn't that beautiful? I'm gonna... Can I do this? Alright, there we go. I'm gonna get rid of my stone. And I think that was his. Get some sand. I've got to try and find room to put his bits and pieces in. Oh my god, this boy has no room. Alright, got that bit in there. Any other pulverized coal? No. No. I hate the spiders in this. You hear them running around and it's creepy as hell. Yeah, we're gonna go kill a spider. And as and yeah, see, it's night time, so we probably shouldn't be here. But that's okay, we do have a way of getting back. Alright, crafting station. I'm gonna use that just because I need to get rid of stuff. Crafting stations are really, really easy to make. Just make a crafting table, put the crafting table back in, and it becomes a crafting station. Now, really cool thing about crafting stations, put this in here, come back out, doesn't pop that back out. So yeah, that's you can use it to stash things, which is a little bit of fun. Alright, so go back down and get my Vinton dust, magic dust. I've got no idea what it's for, but I like to pulverize it anyway. It'll come in handy for something. Alright, back up here. Actually, no, we won't. Alright, so something with Thorncraft is you get, oh no, so this is the Mistcraft stuff. You get something called a linking book. And you see there under linking book, it's got this monstrosity of a name, is my username that says Doc Ninja. And this is linked to my house, so if I bring up my map, I'm over here right now. My house is all the way over here. I don't really want to fly back there. Don't really want to run back there because, you know, it's night time. I could sleep and then run back, but that just wastes time. That's a bit boring. So why don't we open up our book here and click on this, and this is going to teleport me into a world hole, and down, so there we go, that's better. And now I'm back at my house. Ta-da! Oh, hang on one second, my phone's going off. Ignore. I'm busy here. Alright, so welcome to my little hovel. This is my house. I have barley, that's like wheat, and then I've got cotton. You can use that to make wool, so even though I know there's a sheep over there, just harvest all this cotton, so much easier. That is something that was built, and then the person that built it decided they didn't want to live there anymore, so now it's stuck. I'm stuck with it. But yeah, this is my place. I'm using quarried blocks, which you get from quarried stone. You cook up quarried stone, which is this white stuff over here. Sort of resembles marble, but I tried using marble and I liked quarried stone better. I did just have normal quarried stone on my house, which I'll look back at in a second. But then, oh, that phone, go away. Alright, so yeah, you cook up your quarried stone and it becomes a quarried block. So it's got this nice little outline. It's a little bit darker than that. You can also make it into stairs, which is just, you know, the usual way. This here is a path. So we've got this has got a couple of different mods in it. You've got, you know, Railcraft again, because it's quarried blocks. You've got Paths, which is an open block mod. I wanted to try that just because it breaks up all the white a little bit. Alright, hang on, I'll be right. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, what were we saying? Path, yep. I just wanted to break up all the white a little bit. This is my pool. And in it is some sort of essence stuff. Not not too sure what it is. But this has just normal quarried stone on the bottom, just to make this pretty light blue water, just make it pop out a little bit more. And then I've got a quarried block around the edges, make it look fancy. And then, yeah, sort of I added these little bits, otherwise it would have been a boring, flat pool of water. What else? Oh, I've got my berry bushes. This is a mallow bush and a blueberry bush. I just got them alternating, just make them look a little bit pretty. I've got my rubber trees. Rubber trees, you see this little orange blob here. If you have a spigot, you can right click on that and you get some sticky resin. If you cook the sticky resin, it becomes rubber. Becomes a little black ball of rubber, and rubber is what you need for power cables to insulate them. Because like in real life, if you have an uninsulated power cable, you're going to hurt yourself. Now what do we have here? These, you can see these, I've got a couple of these like pillars just hanging around. Underneath here I've got a huge big hole in the ground underneath my house. That's just showing me up top where my borders are, so I don't start digging around and make holes and make it look all messy. Alright, this is my little miniature forest, even though I've got one right behind my house. But these are my oak trees, because my storage, I'm making it out of oak. I'm making oak barrels, and I sort of want them all to be the same. This is a leaf. That was not what I wanted to do. Let's get you out of my hand. What is this? This has a funny little blob on it. What is it? Oh, I just got... Okay, this is something forestry. Haven't really looked into that, but that could be a bit of fun. This is a red spruce sapling. So spruce, I think, it's darker than this. Do I have any up here? Yeah, I think that's spruce up there. Yep, spruce. So I'm guessing it's going to be like that, but probably with a more reddish tinge. It's a bit interesting. I wonder if any of my other trees have that. Let's have a look. I think why that happened is that I've got two trees touching, but why would you get red spruce from an oak tree? Oh, the wonderful mysteries of the world. Alright, no, that's another something else to do. Oh, now over here, if I go around a bit more, I've got my little path leading out to here. So, hey, the server is talking to me. I think that's probably our mate Jimmy. Let's say hi back. Not much. Just doing a quick tour for YouTube. Funny smiley eye face thing. Okay. But yeah, I ran out of quarried stone to finish because I was going to bring it out a little bit more. And yeah, there's a pool of this essence stuff. Oh look, I've got a bucket. Let's grab some and have a look. This stuff is weird. You can't make it like an unlimited water source like with things like this. I tried. It doesn't work. This is a bucket of liquid essence. That's another magic thing, but yeah. Not the magic stuff that I'm interested in yet. What do we got here? Oh yeah, here's the front of my house. Took me a long time before I was happy with how it looked. I did have marble, and I'll put up a couple of like screenshots at the end of the video, and you can see how terrible it looked. I did have some crops here with, you know, some water to keep them looking pretty. But I'm an idiot, and I made my house back on to the edge of where the snow starts, so my water froze. So yeah, that was a failure. I just haven't filled that in yet. And these are my reeds, which this I think is far enough out that it doesn't freeze, which is good. And then I've also got some torches behind here. Now I'm using reeds to make paper, so I can make like books and bookcases. Apparently you can just sort of enchant on the run or something now. Really don't know what I'm doing, so I'll stick with what I know for the moment. Oh, I hope that wasn't too loud, guys. Sorry. Got all my reeds, cool. Alright, so there's... Oh, this is the clear glass, like the block. Where's my block gone? I left my block back at the other place. But yeah, so this is the clear glass, which I'd say I like it a lot more than the normal glass. And I secure it all. Alright, so if we go in. Alright, so here's more quarried stone. And these are barrels. Normally I like to just use chests, and I put, you know, just signs by the chests to say what's in them. But this is so much better because it shows you what it is. I'm just going to put my reeds away. Alright, and so there's a couple of different types here. I was using eucalyptus wood for one, which doesn't look too bad. It takes on the properties of the wood that you use to make it. It's a spruce one, but this is the oak one, and out of them all I sort of like that one the best. I'm not going to spend too much time up here just because all the fun stuff is down in here. But this is the tool rack. You see I have a spigot there and a hoe for my little bit of farmland over there. I made that out of birch, so it doesn't really match anything else, but that's okay. Alright, so down here. Nice. I've got ladders. I'm going to get a elevator in here eventually. This is, if you look up on the map in the right hand corner there, we're just under my little pool, and this is just under the front door. Alright, what I'm going to have in here, this is where I'm going to have, like, you know, all my pipes and stuff for the stuff that I've got planned, to keep it sort of out of the way. So I've got, you know, like lots of pipes.
So I need to build them up.
But yeah, it looks pretty big from here, but that's sort of nothing compared to here. Alright, and now this is hard. There we go. So this is my storage area and workspace, which you can see I've been doing some patching. I'm probably going to make this like the quarried block again, just because I like it more than this. This is what it looks like here. I think that compared to that just looks better. Alright, and so I've got my own quarry. It's hiding in there. was going to build just out the back, but somebody decided to make a tree house right where I was going to build things, so I was building it down a bit. Now, this is my pulverizer and induction smelter. I'm using, this is steam powered, these are steam engines or dynamos. Which, yeah, I'll go through them later. Alright, but I need coal. Here we go, let's get some coal out of here. Yeah, that's yeah. So my thing. Get some coal. Oh, this lag is horrible. Here we go. So, oh, that's a nice deep hole. Alright, so this is my quarry. This is a lot smaller than the one that I showed you earlier. Was gonna go all the way over to here, but I think I messed it up because I had just a torch sitting here to light up where I was laying things out, and it only went as far as here. Alright, so if we look down here, very deep hole, these go all the way down to bedrock, which that's not bedrock yet. But what I've got it running off for the time being is Stirling engines. Wow, and they use coal. So if I do this, it burns the coal and powers that, which is going really, really slowly. That's because I don't have the other ones done. I'll put that in there, and that in there. Eventually, I'm actually going to power this with solar panels, but for the time being, just while I, collect resources and stuff, I'm just going to be using those. But yeah, this is my very deep hole in the ground, which if I fall down there, it's going to kill me. But yeah, I like quarries. Quarries are fun. Oh, can you see it going? It's a little bit jagged. I think that's probably just my connect. No, but it's working quick enough. All right, and you can see it in motion. It takes all the stuff up here into the wall. And I've got these barrels here, and we'll go back out and have a look. Right, now I was going to be hiding all my pipes and that, but I haven't quite been able to do that yet. Alright, so I'm using diamond pipes because these let you filter what you want to go in what barrel. Now you can see here, obviously I've got stone in here, and it's telling me I have 33 full stacks plus 54 just pieces of cobble. These barrels are so good. You can get 64 stacks of 64, so that's a lot. I'm not even going to try and do the math on that right now. Alright, and so what it's going to do is it's filling this one up, and once that one's full, I'm hoping that's just going to move onto that next one and not just start spitting it out there, which it does do on occasion. Over at the other quarry, I was helping Cade figure out his pipes and that, and we discovered that you can't put it up into the bottom of the barrel. Just won't work, doesn't like it, starts spitting them out all over the place. Otherwise all of this would have been hidden underground. What I'm eventually going to try and do though is use these covers that you see stick out a little bit, but if you don't look too closely you can't really notice them. I'm going to use that to hide the pipes, but for now it gives me me access to it. And so yeah, so I'm telling the pipe that you know, I want cobblestone to go through this black bit here, and so it just sucks it down. Alright, if you see here, we've got some that is it Vintium ore. See how it's bypassing all of this? It's not going in any of them because that told that one's got iron. That's gonna keep going all the way to over here. I've got pipe going up and across here. That's just a normal cobblestone pipe because I don't need to filter anything in this part, and I needed this door here so I could access my quarry, so I could, you know, fill it up with fuel when I needed to. So I've just got that up and under here, covered by a cover. Oh, alright, these are pretty slow, but not in any real hurry. And so that's going to travel up there, and then it's going to go plonk itself in there. I've got most of it set up, but then sort of running out of room because I don't really want to mess around and move this stuff just yet until I've really worked out where I'm going to be putting all my stuff. So I've just got my miscellaneous stuff just going in here. Again, just some cobblestone transport pipes because I don't need to filter what's going in there. It's already been filtered along here. My furnace, which is empty. But yeah, I'm going to need a lot of quarried stone because I want all the walls, maybe the floor, to look like that, because I just want it to be bright and shiny and look, you know, look professional. I'm using just stone bricks up in my piping room, which doesn't have any piping yet, and I've got piping there, but I've got other machinery that, you know, that I'm going to be using, so I'm going to try and have all these pipes, or as much of it as I can, in the walls, in the floor, and because I plan on using solar panels, obviously can't have solar panels inside, they're going to sit up there. I'm going to need the cabling to come down, so I'm just going to run that like through my pipe room up there, through the walls, through the floor, wherever. It's going to take me a while to get it all set up the way I like it. Some of this is going to be pretty boring, but when I'm putting like the machinery and stuff together, I might record that. Just because, you know, I like to show how it's done. Even if I don't know how it's done, you know, I'll learn. But yeah, so that wasn't a really quick tour. There's a lot involved in that. Might cut bits and pieces out of it. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll have some more stuff soon to show you. Might work on getting all this prettified, make it look all nice, and yeah, we'll see what else we can